What's up people, Tasaran here and welcome to World of Warcraft Vanilla on Northdale with our Hunter. We are now just over level 41. I believe the last recording was when I got the mount from level 40 and got loads to go through. And since then I've just been sort of tidying up a few shit bits, helping other guildies and mainly focusing on sorting Kiki, our pet, out. Now as you know, I had rank 5 in bite, but my rank in claw was still like rank 3. It was just dog shit. I've now got rank 6 in both of them. Now rank 6 in bite I got from the wolves in this area here, where I am now, which is in Feralas, the Feathermoon stronghold. Wolves around here are plentiful. I managed to get quite a bit of grinding done with those. And I got the rank 6 in bite. The rank 6 in claw, I had to go all the way to the Swamp of Sorrows. And it was the silt crawlers that are around by the Murlocs on the coast. And that gave me my rank 6 in claw. There are other places, but I'm not entirely sure as to where they are. But that's the one that I went with. Now I just wanted to go over that a little bit. When it comes to actual pet DPS and blah 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 blah, obviously we have, as most people do, they have all of these on like automatic. Your pet just uses them as and when he's able. Now bite costs 35 focus and claw only costs 25 focus, so you'll find your pet will go in with the big bite. Once he's run out of focus, he won't save focus to use it again, so he will use, as soon as you got the 25 focus for the claw, that's the one he'll then use. The trouble with this being is that I only had it at rank 3 or whatever it was, so he was doing very minimal damage. So unless I was to turn that off and then use bite straight up, manually, it was very minimum. So when it comes to like having two abilities like this, you really need that the lower cost at the higher rank as possible. I mean, what I should have done really is when I was doing it is turn claw off, wait for the big bite. But hindsight, beautiful thing. So that's really just something you might want to bear in mind. If you're going to have two offensive abilities like that, it's the lower one really that you want the higher ranks in, because that's going to be the one your pet uses most of all. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Now, as you can see, we've got a quest to hand in around here, which is a leatherworking quest, and I've done them all. I'm just waiting to hand them in. This took me quite a long time to be able to make all of these, particularly the turtle scale helm braces and the chest plate and gloves. Now I wrote down exactly how much mats I needed for this. The thick leather was 182 pieces. Wild vine, I needed 7 of those. I managed to get them quite quick, but the hard part was the turtle scales. I needed 112 of those bad boys. Now I tried farming them in South Shore, got fuck all. And as far as I know, the best place to get the turtle scales is the coastline of Hinterlands, which is right next to the Horde quest hub, or the coastline by the Steamweedle port in Tanaris, which of course we're a little bit low for. So those I did end up getting as many as I could from the auction house. We've got the golds, why not? Took a while, had to log in a few times because the auction house didn't have very many, but we're going to hand all these in. Now this should, with a bit of luck, give us a cracking bit of XP to start off with. So we start off with the market quality. Not got that, so we're not going to start off with that one. I am such a fucking donut.
See you around.
Such a donut. I'm not going to hand any of those in because it's all in my bank. Yeah. Okay. Don't do what I did. Yeah, if you're going to put stuff in the bank, make sure you take it with you. Right. So let's get to handing this shit in. So we got 6 thick armor kits and a wild vine. We'll go through what we get out of it in a sec. What, 2,900 XP.
Hello.
That's nice. 2 turtle scale breastplates, 2 turtle scale gloves, and a wild vine.
See you later.
Now all these patterns that I'm picking up I'm not going to be using really. They are kind of, I think, druid type stuff. Plus we are going to be looking for mail, but at the moment I've got so much agility. I really have no need. Nightscape tunic and Nightscape headbands times 2 with a wild vine.
Safe travel. Looking for something specific?
Nightscape pants and Nightscape boots with 2 wild vine.
See you later. I supply only the finest goods.
And the wild leather leggings, 2 turtle scale helms, 2 turtle scale braces, and 2 wild vine.
See you around.
And that's give us a real nice. Oh,
Hey there.
got another quest. Master of the wild leather. Give Pratt's letter to Telenus, the master of leatherworker of Darnassus, and then we'll also get the wild leather cloak.
Have a good one.
That's not bad. Right, all of these come with random enchantments, so if you've got the wild vines going, you might get lucky with some agility gear. Just going to learn all of these, and next time I'm in Darnassus I can sort that out. And we've also got, yeah, wild leather shoulders. Now wild vines do drop from a lot of the things here in Feralas, as far as I know. I don't know what happened there. I didn't actually press that. So if I pick some up, I may well use them. The good thing is that they're, you know, they're red to make, so we should, in theory, be able to get some nice sweaty profession points out of it. So on to true questing. We've now got loads of spaces. I really like that. So we've got the missing career, probably easier to do it on the map actually. So the first one I'm going to go to is the ruins of Sol, and the creatures around the bottom, like the Naga type things, they do drop wild vine. So it would be nice to farm the shit out of those. Plenty of wolves on the way to get the tender wolf meat for the wolfy steaks, and then quite possibly head on over and do some of these. Now these are quite highish level. You know, the lowest one's 43. We might struggle, but I'm just happy to get some stuff done. So I'm gonna farm as much of these wolves as I can. And these are the ones that gave me rank 6 in bite. Also, Furious Howl rank 3, which is an amazing, just wicked, because it helps all party members. If you are going to go with a dog for your pet, they're just awesome. So I've got the rank 3 in Furious Howl. There it is. Party members within 15 yards receive an extra 28 to 34 damage to their next physical attack. It's all party members. All party members. It's brilliant. And we also got, what was it, the dash rank 2, I think it said. Wherever he's gone. Beast Law don't stay on him for some reason. Yeah, dash rank 2. Now the higher ranks in dash increase the actual movement speed bonus. I think rank 1 was 40%. So I've got to be honest, I'm really looking forward to increasing that up and then just seeing Kiki just be the Flash. We've now got a Bestial Wrath. That was what I got with the level 41 talent point, which is really cool. Sends your pet into a rage, causing 50% additional damage for 18 seconds, and while in rage the beast does not feel pity or remorse or fear and cannot be stopped until killed. It's basically the Terminator. Now, unlike Retail, it doesn't do anything for R damage. I'm not sure what expansion it was when Bestial Wrath increased R damage as well. All I know is it's not now. But it is going to be one of our main cooldowns. You know, so that and rapid fire. Because at the moment as well, I find that when I'm using rapid fire, there is a high possibility that I will take the threat and the aggro off of Kiki. So the Bestial Wrath will help negate that source. Put down the one cooldown, stick down the old Bestial Wrath, and then both Kiki and I just lay the smack down. The red wolf meat, I can't remember entirely if that was a recipe for a long time ago. I've not really sort of gone through all the cooking stuff and checked. But it's the tender wolf meat that I'm really looking for at the moment. The actual... it's still yellow to us, so it's well worth doing. I've also decided for the first time to actually buy myself some flint and tinder and some simple wood, so I can now create my own basic campfires. But with a lot of the campfires, as you know, it gives you a +2 spirit. You know, if you're a healer or in a group or whatever and you'll stop for a mana break, you stick down a campfire. Just helps with that downtime ever so slightly. And again, it's everyone in range. Mana usage, still a bit. I'm spending shitloads, and now I've got the Bestial Wrath, my next 5 points will be going into efficiency to reduce the mana cost of my shots and stings. Because since my respec, I have found that to be quite... I've missed it. But I think a Serpent Sting and a Hunter's Mark is more than enough to take these out. Some nice chillax questing in the rain. Just slowly making our way over to the ruins. And I am heading in the right direction, so that's nice. Oh no, the rain's stopping. Right, we've got corpses, which means we are not alone. Could have been a druid. Okay, these are level 43. These might... oh. Okay, he's doing okay. He's actually doing alright. I had to respec him again, so I had enough training points. Enough training points to do the rank 6 in bite. So he's got all the good natural armor and stamina and everything, but he's only got rank 1 in the resistances, and it's all of them except for arcane. I'm going to have a drink. So presumably whatever it is I need is around here somewhere. What is it? It's an object. You're not going to let me, are you? Ah, aha! It's not an object, it's a bloody structure. Return to Chandra's Feathermoon in Feathermoon Stronghold and report your findings. That was easy enough. But I'm going to keep killing everything I can on the way. Still a bit of mountage since we got the mount in the last episode. The level 40 mounts, particularly the larger ones like the Kodos, don't feel quicker. I'm going to have that. No, it's still classing me as in combat. That's a shame. Oh. Okay. That's not good. Wow, they're all coming out, are they now? Not very pleasant, is it? Myself for fire, will you? I'm out of mana. That's a shame. Just going to let this one just keep hitting me for the moment. Come on, Keeks, you can do it, mate. That was close. Ooh. And somewhat fun. It's really annoying. I'm trying to do that, you know, put down a freezing trap after a feigned death. But I find most of the time, if Kiki's having a fight, if they're that close to me, going into feigned death, because Kiki's still fighting, it still puts me in combat. So it ruins everything. All of my plans gone. I'm not going to worry about having a drink. I think it'd be better just to run in and just let the natural regeneration take hold. Yes, I can. Good.
Hello.
See what you got to say for yourself with 45 silver. Nice.
I am honored.
Okay, report to somebody else within the Feathermoon stronghold. He's right here.
How may I help?
10 Hatecrest Naga scales.
Bashar Felar.
I am up for that. Actually, bring him over here as much as I can, because there is another wolf right on the other side of that ridge. As much as I know that I now can take on 4. Oh. Nice. Yeah, as much as I know I can take on 4, don't mean I necessarily want to. Especially not when I've only got half mana left. But thanks to those leatherworking, you know, the quest that I messed up in the beginning, thanks to handing all these in, we're already nearly halfway through the level, which is just so sweet. Now, because I'm pretty much following the same path as I did, I really need to start thinking about these wolves respawning. See if I can get a bit of space. I think he's going to end up taking 2 here, but I'm not bothered. No, oh, he's facing the other way. Drop that one like a bad habit. %70 drop chance on these scales, that's not bad. You know, a few of the quests that I've been doing have been like 25% drop chance and just been there for days. So this quest should get done relatively quickly. Just hit him. Presumably we're going to be heading over here soon. Okay, we've got some double madness. Let's use a bit of volley. Oh, the warriors run in fear. That's something to think about. Let's have a +12 buff and some drinkage. I won't have a drink at all. Cheers, peeps. Gotta love it, ain't you? Gotta love it. I've got to admit, I've got like a new lease of life now. You know, as you know, we spent so many episodes not being able to do anything anywhere. You know, even if it's just a couple of quests that I'm able to do, just that feeling of being able to achieve something in a day, so nice. Yeah, I know I haven't been using Bestial Wrath. I kind of, because I've had it on comments, like, oh, how come you're not using all your skills? And really, I think sometimes, I mean, yeah, I am a very chillaxed player. Try and go for the ones that are on their own. But I find sometimes it's just an unnecessary waste of mana. I'd much rather keep it a kind of consistent, just a nice steady pace with the minimal amount of downtime. I mean, yeah, I could do that, spam that, it's dead, now I'm wasting it, go to the next one. You know, and just go hard into it. Just a waste of mana. You know, respec on that, get that out there, kick him. I just don't like spending my time drinking, which is really why I don't use it. Plus the fact, in vanilla, you do get those oh shit moments. You're gonna get them. And I'd much rather have the mana and have the skills off of the cooldown ready to use if and when those situations happen. And it's not like we're struggling to kill these. Like, at all. So yeah, just to answer your question, I use the skills as and when I feel are necessary, or as and when I remember to use them. Because beyond that, that's all you need. So I only need 2 more. I am going to need a drink though. Right, so let's see what we got. Quest item. Thick hide, I'm going to be needing that soon. Wicked claw might sell. Don't know if we need red wolf meat or not. Coarse snuff. Don't know. Switch over to the second one with Kiki before I start the attack, so he gets a growl off on each. There's one. Oh, still just the one. Would have been nice if both of them dropped to scale then, but never mind. Go on, give me a scale. Nice. Right, to keep things moving this time I am going to just run back. Because I'm pretty sure there is another part to this quest that goes on to that southern island, maybe. Don't think I'm going to be able to escape these wolves. Aggro range is a little bit at the moment. I can't really escape a lot of them. That's not bad when we are there now. Okay, nice. Right, eliminate Lord Shelzaru. And then bring the mysterious relic he uncovered to the thingy-majig in Feathermoon Stronghold. Oh, look at that. Level 47. But it's a level 45 quest. He's not elite. We do have Kiki. Don't know how many of these Nagas are actually in the water though. When I looked at the map before, it looked like these were mainly sort of land faring. So I think once we're actually out in the deep, we should be relatively safe. Until we get to the other side. Now I'm pretty sure, if memory serves, this particular lord is up. The Isle of Dread. That's some scary shit right there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's up there. And he's quite high up. But we're not going to be biscuits about it. We'll fight our way up. We do it proper. I find in situations like this, especially with the level of the mobs that we are facing, it's it's no different than being in a dungeon. I think you're better off fighting rather than skipping. It's all XP, but we are going to have to go slow and a little bit strategic, because 3-4 levels above us, the aggro range is going to be, you know, we're not going to have a lot of room to move. Oh, I don't want them to run off in fear at all, because that happens. Kiki's not going to be able to take on multiple. Not of these. Spire's having some ganking trouble in the Vale by the looks of it. Did make our pet bug out. Right, there's corpses here. If you do see corpses, it's not a case of yay, leg it. It's just not. Because of respawns. So I'm a little bit dubious now. I can see a path. This one's only 43, that's not too bad. I'm going to move a little bit. It's not, corpses ain't too bad. It's when you see the corpse disappear, that's when you want to start worrying. So I'm going to keep my eye on that particular corpse there. What is Kiki doing? Well, that sorcerer's corpse is still there, so that's not too bad. Just going to heal him up. Go on. That range. Okay, so it's not up, it's a cave. But I don't see him in there. He's in a cave. So he is in there. That's dude. Okay, what I'm actually gonna do run in. We've resisted the growl. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. That's not good at all. Kiki, do something about it, son. Do something. I literally don't give a shit what. I need a drink. I'm really, really thirsty. And now they're respawning behind. Oh. Yeah. No line of sight. Pull him out. Get in there, my son. Get in there. Use that if you can. Nice. Not so much for the stun. It's more of because the intimidation gives a high amount of threat. And the freezing trap is purely just to keep them at range for as long as I can. You know, frost trap will probably do the same. Hey, look at this, we've got groups. Bit worrying. And I've got no clue at all as to which is the best way to go. If he's fighting his way in here, let's get a group going. Nice. What level is he? 49. What? The trouble with doing this with a level 49 is the we've gone from like 500 XP per kill to 150 odd XP per kill. But the way I see it, that's a hell of a lot more than allowing him to clear it for us. I'm going to turn my growl off and allow the level 59's pet to tank. He's got Broken Tooth, so he's a pure legend. But I will need growl if I'm on my own. Proper out of mana though, this dude's going way too fast for us. Shoot. Level 47, we would have struggled like shit. He didn't pick up the relic. Thanks, mate. Interesting, he must be just farming. Right, let's have a drink while these are dead. I don't know why he left the party so suddenly. Ooh. Better than what we did have. Okay, let's go. Let's put cheater on while this way is relatively clear. got another group right outside. Do what you can. Can't see who's outside or what level they are. But it looks like there's a couple of them, so I'm guessing they'll be okay. Yeah, it's two of them. A 42 and a 42, a warrior and a paladin. They're going to be absolutely fine. They are just going to live the dream. There's no other way of putting it. They are going to live the dream. Okay, these are quite sort of high level for us. I'd like to get out just as soon as I possibly can. And help this hunter out. Level 49, don't need my help at all. And we'll head over to where the mobs are a little bit easier to do. So this is going to give us another 50 silver. Nearly 3,000 XP, which is really rather lovely. And hopefully, I've got to admit, hopefully that kind of ends this. I'm not keen on that because this is a really wasted island. You know, that's a large island. And everything sort of situated in the north. I mean, it's practically a mountain. But as far as I know, that's it. And then it'll be on to the Yetis, which is just a massive amount of skinning. Where? Kiki, keep going. Where keep going, man? Yeah, so not too bad. We kind of got boosted for the end. You know, if that hunter, it looked like he was just farming. Because he stayed in there and he didn't actually pick up the mysterious relic. So it's like he didn't actually need it. So, fair play just to sort of group up with us. Just to get that kill. You know, just helping us out. Get off the mount. Go for a stun. No prob. She needed help then. She did need help then. I genuinely don't understand why people can't be more like that. It literally takes like 3, maybe 4 seconds out of your day just to help someone out. You know, it's something that I would definitely like to sort of promote, especially in vanilla when classic comes out, because let's be honest, it is that type of game, the social side of it. I mean, if they was to do something a bit like ESO and Final Fantasy Online and even with retail now, where you actually get something out of helping, it would promote it. But I just don't see why people need to have that to help each other out. What's wrong with, you know, don't take any time at all. I can understand some people probably don't want to if it's like a high risk. Personally, I'm not bothered. You know, There could be a level 60 there ganking. I'll still jump in. Why not? Why make it easy for them? The mysterious relic. 2,900 XP. Pretty much what we're getting. Deliver the mysterious relic to blip 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 blip. In blip 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 blip. And we get a fucking right. Check the shit out. Look what we get out of it. So we get an extra agility. We're going to lose a bit of health. But it's our first bit of male gear. And it's male gear with agility. That's just outstanding. The other option, plate head. You know, nice tanking piece there. You're going to get some crit, some dodge, loads of health. Plate mail. Oh, that's stunning. Absolutely stunning. First piece. This is our first piece of male gear. Oh, genuinely couldn't be happier. Now I'm going to use a rugged armor kit. I'm pretty sure this is my first one. That's a 32. 32's sort of thick, isn't it? That's a 32. That's a 32. That's a 32. Yeah. So this is the first rugged armor kit. Now I have made some of these, but you need to be level 40 to actually use them. So I'm going to use the 5 rugged leathers I've got. I wasn't going to bother upgrading the armor kits on the other pieces until I actually upgraded them to male. But oh, I can't believe that. That is stunning. So we lose health, only a little bit, but gain an agility. So we're now rocking 208 agility. Now I don't know what's going on. For some reason I had 220 agility earlier, and I haven't changed anything, and it's gone. But 208 agility is still really, really, really good. What the max is, not sure. But that ends that particular quest line. So it will be on to the missing courier, which I'm pretty sure is just a geezer on the coast. They might prove tough, the old ogres, because it's just along from whatever the place is. It's not Camp Mojaji, is it? Is it Camp Mojaji? I don't know, but you got the Horde place here. And it's very close to that. So the Horde are constantly sort of travelling on that road. Might be a bit gank worthy. Unsure, but that was really productive. Look at that, we are now 5 bars from 42. Which is just stunning. I think what I'll do is one of these, yeah, there's the master. Go up and get the cloak. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll call it there, because I think that's quite a reasonable episode. I'm going to head on up to Darnassus, see what I can do about handing that in, get the recipe for the wild leather cloak, and have a look, see if that's, because I really don't like the look of the cloak I've got on at the moment. I hate these ones that are like half the size, you know, it's like a gnome cloak. It's level 39, 7 agility, 6 intellect. It's really good. It is a really good cloak. It just looks like shit, which is a shame. But yeah, I'll look into it, and then in the next episode I think I'm going to head over to, well, I'll do these, I'll see what we can do with here, and possibly we'll make our way over to Tanaris. Tanaris is somewhere where I really want to go, because it's for our male gear, proper male gear, the Scorpid gear. And the Scorpid gear recipes, or you know, whatever you want to call it, they drop off of the bandits and thieves and shit that's in Tanaris. So I'm going to want to be farming those anyway to get the recipes so I can learn them, start farming the Scorpid scales, and then get some really sweet Scorpid mail gear. So that's all the time I've got. Thanks a lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one.